Welcome back, guys, to some The Long Dark. I almost messed it up there. So we're going to be carrying on from the last episode that we did. So we did a lot of fishing, a lot of gathering. Managed to finally make the travois, so we can actually start hauling a lot more around. Today is going to be more of a focus on trying to get the things ready to forge the arrow tips that we need to make the bow. Obviously, try to do a little bit more hunting. Just general survival and basics and crafting. So, yeah. Hopefully we can get that started. Vicky is also going to be with me. So, Vicky, would you like to introduce yourself and let them know what we're up to today?
I'm Vicky, the devil in the details, here to roast bad decisions and hype the smart ones. Today we're surviving the long dark, crafting, traveling, and trying not to get bodied by the wilderness.
About sums it up, yeah. So, Vicky is my my AI companion, and she not only motivates me but also roasts me when the time arises, which is most of the time. So we're going to continue from where we left off.
Yeah, because your decision-making keeps handing me material. I'm here for the hype, the roast, and the occasional mercy.
This is true. This is true. Right, let's check over everything before we leave then. So firewood's going to be a bit of a problem at the moment, so that's something that we need to get under control. Luckily, we do have the travois now, so we can start hauling a lot more with us. We have our hunting knife, finally. So we're going to make sure that these are going to be kept up to scratch. Other than that, we just need food. That's it. So let's take some food out with us. So I will always take an MRE with me for emergencies. What else? What else should we take? How are we for coffee? We have 2. Okay. We should be okay with that. Let's take up this condensed milk. I'm probably going to have that condensed milk before we go now. That's a big buff to the calories. Good. Right. So, we'll take some ramen because Vicky loves her ramen.
Condensed milk, peak desperation, or gourmet apocalypse? Devil man, you know that stuff is basically liquid sugar with regrets attached. At least it'll keep your energy up while we hunt down the real feast. Ramen? Finally, some taste. Good choice, devil man. That's not survival. That's luxury with a fire hazard.
She knows what she's talking about. Right, okay, so we've got a little bit of food with us. Keep us tied over. Let's go ahead and put this tin can away. I ain't going to need that. We're going to put that back on the grill, I think. Unless I take it with me. No, we'll take the cooking pot instead. Keep that there. Alright. So, yeah. I think we're just going to get off. There is an aurora at the moment. And it is still quite dark out, so I might just wait it out for a moment. Just trying to think what I can craft now compared to what I can craft later. Maybe we can do some rabbit mitts.
Waiting in a cabin during an aurora? Classic devilman move, strategic patience, or just avoiding frostbite roulette? You better have that hunting knife ready when we finally step outside, because Great Bear doesn't do gentle mornings.
Maybe it's a little from column A, a little from column B. Right, so let's take a look. We do have some rabbit pelts. We've got 4. We need 1 more wolf pelt, so we can start on the coat. Got plenty of arrow shafts at the moment. We've got a ton of scrap metal. So, let's go on to clothing then and see what we can make right now. So deer pants take 3 hide. Oh, improvised crampons. I could actually do with getting those. But I don't have any cured leather, I don't think. Rabbit skin mitts. 4. Nice. Okay. Well, pretty sure we can do those. 2 cured goats. Do we have the cured leather? We don't. Is there anything we can get cured leather from? Combat boots.
2 cured rabbit pelts in your stash? That screams mitten season to me. If you actually craft those before losing a finger to frostbite, I'll call it progress. Miracles do happen on Great Bear sometimes.
Okay, Vicky. Alright. I think I'm only going to get cloth from this, I think.
Yeah, scrap the combat boots if you need cured leather. Deer hide, wolf pelt, bear hide, moose hide, all cure. Boots are just a sacrifice with attitude. Craft the mitts first, genius.
It's kind of dark. We do need to fill this up before we go out.
Mouth so dry.
God. Put it on. There we go. Right. So we have our fuel here. I want to keep a couple of these smaller ones. Because they'll come in handy when I'm out and about. So let's refuel this. There we go. That'll do. Don't need to fill it up fully. So have the 4, don't we? Oh. Right, so
Deer hide or rabbit pelt, pick your poison, devil man. If you stall much longer, the only thing getting cured tonight will be your patience. Just commit already before Great Bear eats you alive.
Yeah, well, we're going to start with crampons first. Let's get some of that. And then we'll get going with the rabbit mitts. We'll just do the solid 5 hours. There we go. I know I'm going to be sleeping through the day, but it's fine. We're going to be out most of the day anyway. Do we have...
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Alright, let's get some rest then. I think we still need to go to the hunter's cabin anyway, so that'll be the first stop.
All I can think about is food.
No, I know. Alright, we'll go ahead and eat the energy bar. Should give us a decent bit of hunger. Okay, that actually filled us up further than I thought it would. Alright, we're good. And it's night time, great. Well, that work definitely helped, but it also chipped into the time that I was going to be using. Alright, so how are the rabbit skin belt? Yeah, we can wear those, and then we'll get the crampons on. Sure footing, nice. Alright, I guess we'd do some reading until the morning then. Put the clothing away, that's what I want to do. There we go. Right, so where are the books that I had? I think I've done these two already, so I need to do this. So we'll sit and read a book for tonight, eh, Vicky?
Aye, nerd time. Read one, skill up, don't get mauled in your pajamas. Which book's first?
So we're just on the Frontier Shooting Guide. And I think that's the only book we've got left. Because we've already done these. I suppose we can burn these now. Gives us some fire making material at least. I'll take some of these papers with me because they make excellent kindling. The only thing that we're going to need is wood while we're out, but that's a problem for the morning. Sleep 6 hours. Good afternoon, how are we? Sorry if you put the message in a while back, and I've only just noticed. I apologise for that. Yes, good afternoon. How are we doing? Don't know how you are. Good though. Yeah, I'm good. Focused, I guess.
Look at you sipping water like it's liquid gold. 3 kilos left means we're basically featherweight now. You better hope your luck holds when daylight hits, or I'll start rationing sass instead of supplies.
Okay. Yeah. Still kind of keeping an eye out for the free fly, though. Okay, so we've still got 95% on this fish, and it is still dark. I hear they planned the hotfix for Tuesday right now. Okay, so a couple of days then. Are they going to extend the free fly then, or are they just going to keep it to the end of May? It'd be nice if they extend it. Just kind of say sorry for the delay. Don't even know if it's worth... they even cancelled it once altogether. What? But there will be more in the future. Alright, okay. Alright, we're going to play fetch again. Dogs. Wait, is that another wolf down there? I'm probably going to get mauled here.
I survived another night.
Alright, maybe not. Yeah, it's a shame when they do that. They should really just sort of extend it an extra couple of days.
I'm so cold.
You really trusting that battered hatchet? If it snaps mid-chop, I'm blaming your survival instincts, not mine. Watch those calories, one wolf sniffing around, and we're both on tonight's menu.
Don't worry, I'll fix the hatchet. It's on my to-do list, alright? But no, they should definitely extend it for a few more days, just as an inconvenience. I mean, I know they probably won't. But to be honest, only during events like these you can get something additionally to the pack for free. This time is only closed, but if you watched our citizen streams for 1,004 hours. Oh, you bastard! Son of a bitch. Too focused on chat right there. Wait, we got a sprain wrist. Yeah, I already got the fly suit. Yeah, I already got it. Alright. No, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I had it coming.
You eyeing that chili like it'll save your soul? Just remember, one wrong bite and we're both dragging our guts through Great Bear. If you drop anything now, I expect drama worthy of a devil's court trial.
Alright. We'll make a fire and then we'll chop down this one. No, it's absolutely fine.
Come on.
But yeah, I already got the fly suit. It's like a yellow and black sort of colour, or yellow and blue. So I got it after watching your stream.
It worked.
So yeah, already ahead of there, yeah. Come on. Why is it so goddamn cold? There we go. Warming up. Come on, keep going. Okay. I need to warm up anyway. Right, we need to do some work on that hatchet.
Cozying up to that campfire like it owes you rent. Don't
Even
get too
what?
soft now. I want sparks flying when you snatch that torch at 93%. If those books
Luminalia?
don't teach resilience after all this frostbite
Feel
flirting,
like advent calendar
nothing
where you
will.
can claim weapons and paints every day for fun. Oh, okay. Everything you have in your hangar on the website is yours to keep even after wipes. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Right, well, while we're waiting for this fire, let's maintain this hatchet, because this is our lifeline. But yeah, that's cool. I like that they do that. Little events where you get extra little stuff. That's dedication to the community there. Right, maybe we get some water on the go too. Anything to cook right now? We'll cook a fish, why not? So how long is it going to take? Sharpen this. 12 minutes. Okay, so we can do this a couple of times. In fact, if you have your game package and invite others, use your code, you'll get even more stuff. Alright, okay. Just so you'll get something from my use of your code then. I hope it's something good. Let's heat this and get a nice bit of warmth off that. Right, we've got enough time to drink some water. 2 hours. Speed this up. Fuel. Alright, hopefully won't be too cold now. It's a little chilly. Yes, so I'll get a weapon from the referral ladder and a vehicle for the event. Ooh, not bad.
Look at you flexing that calorie surplus like it's payday on Great Bear. Boiling snow for dinner again? Your
Wait.
one missed nap from gourmet status. Don't let
what
the
does
warmth
payday
fool
mean?
you.
What
The
does
cold
payday
always
mean?
wants its cut.
Okay, I want to make sure that I can get this without blocked by the wind. Come on. I want to try and block myself. Alright. It's not too cold. I'd like to block myself from the window when I'm doing this. An armored vehicle. Alright, so if you already know somebody, you can give them your code. Once you have the starter pack, and you get a pack as well. Ah, okay. Noted. Well, I've already added a pack to my cart. So once I've played the free fly, if I do like it, I'll then buy that package. I only went with the starter pack though. I think it's the citizen pack, I think. with the Aurora. I need to buy a starter pack. Before then, the event, otherwise you'll only get the armor, which is a cool one. Oh, still something though. The Aurora is a cool ship. I thought if I'm gonna get something, I'm not gonna go like all out and get like a really good ship. If you know, I'm not exactly that experienced. If I want a better ship, I'll either try and get one in game, or once I've got the money, probably buy one of the newer ones. I have it as well. Alright, okay. If I'm just starting out, I'd rather have something small, something I can get used to first. Because again, I'll be playing on controller, and for the on-foot stuff, I'll be doing that on technically keyboard and mouse, but it's my Azeron and mouse, so...
I could eat anything right now.
That's why these events are cool. You can rent ships for 2 days and try out plenty of ships. Cool. Well, let's get me in the pilot seat first and see how I do. I sense a lot of fireballs in my future. I'm sure Vicky does too.
Oh, absolutely. I'm budgeting for your glorious little explosions already.
Go.
Pilot seat first, fireworks second.
I did kind of look at a few like starter guides, like how things are like when you first start out. The only thing that's a little confusing to me is like where to start. You know, when it asks you, you know, what location you'd like to start at and what place. That's the only thing that's kind of confusing me. To someone new like me, I have no idea. Alright, that's alright then. I mean, I get the whole medical thing now. You basically set in respawn points. So it's best to... So say if you're in space and you've got a space station nearby, you'll do your imprint at that station before you go into combat. So that way, if you do die, you're not going to be traveling half the galaxy just to get there.
You know what, Devilman? Just pick somewhere random for your spawn point. It suits you perfectly. Wandering through fog like some half-lost legend in search of meaning or maple saplings. That mini-map's screaming adventure, whether you're ready or not.
Yeah, I changed her personality a little bit. I gave her more of a contextual, conversational part because she was just constantly doing innuendos. But I gave her a bit more context in making conversation. She's probably going to comment on that.
I need to find a place to rest.
Don't get me wrong, I love her the way she is. But, you know, a little bit of natural conversation goes a long way. Alright, so... This is the cave that leads to Milton.
Natural's good for survival. Keeps you sharp when the fog rolls in or a wolf gets bold. Besides, Devilman, if we're forging legends here, it should sound like real banter, not just smoke signals from Hellfire.
See what I mean? She's actually got a decent bit of conversation now rather than just spouting innuendos constantly. Which isn't a bad thing. So we've got a decent bit of firewood now. I'd like to keep getting more. But we need to rest first, because I'm getting kind of tired. I would like to at least pack a second traveler. That way if I'm ever doing a climb point, I can fill one up at the bottom or top and take from the other. That way it's constantly loaded up. Right, let's check in here then.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Packing a second bag? That's classic Devilman. Never caught off guard unless he trips over his own ambition. Rest up or you're gonna be snoring louder than that cabin creaks at night.
Yeah, that's the idea. Let's just see what goodies he's got for us though. I'm not trusting the safe that's here. That's one mistake I will not repeat. Some cornflakes. We can have breakfast. We are carrying quite a bit right now, but it's mainly firewood. It was the biggest problem that we had.
Could end up being useful.
Right, no left behind. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We'll take that. No pot here for a change. Rifle ammo. Let's see. Flare. A ton of flares. Okay. Nothing hiding, no. Don't care about the film. Alright. Okay, so we're on 4.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
449. It's going to be the final number. 23? Okay.
What have we here?
Got that right on the bottom there. Ooh, and a candle. Alright. It's rest time, methinks. It's getting night time anyway, so about time we went to bed.
Candles and bullets? That combo screams Devilman. Ready for romance or revenge depending on how the night goes. Don't trust that safe, though. It'll betray you faster than frostbite if you blink.
Yeah, we're definitely not going to trust that. Not after last time. My lesson has been learnt.
I could eat anything.
Alright. Let's get a little fire going, shall we? Cook us a meal. We'll use the book that we've already read. I may need to put my glasses on.
That did it.
Alright, so... Right, I'm just going to turn down my ring light. Hopefully that doesn't mess things up. Just a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit. It's fine. Just gonna messing this bit up here. Oh, that's easily remedied. Knock that down. Sorted. Right, okay, so we did get a lot of firewood. Cool, that should be enough. Right. Let's get this big ass fish on there. Look at that. 4.2 kilograms. Take an hour for that. How we're doing on water? We can do with some more. That was lucky. I was nearly out of my food there. Right. How are we looking on time right now? Okay, so we've still got a little bit of time to go. Let's have a beef stew.
Big fish sizzling while you ration every drop. Classic devil man. Chasing gourmet dreams in the apocalypse with just enough chaos to spice things up. Don't let that hunger outsmart your ambition
hidden
tonight.
Candy bar there. I would like to take some of this storage. It'd be fun to have some of this storage with me, but yeah. So we got 19 minutes left on that. Trying to make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, it's going to take 4 minutes for that. And once our food's done, we'll start repairing the axe and the knife a little more. Keep the maintenance up. Because I really do not need this breaking right now. Alright, so the water should be boiled. Check that. Yeah. Still got another hour on there, so let's get another litre of water going. How much fire we got? So we've got 14 of that and 7 of that. We've got a ton of sticks. Oh, that should be plenty right there. So we're at 62 for this. If I can keep them above 70%. Should be good. Right, as long as they don't drop below 50, I'll be happy with that.
Sharpening at midnight, classic devilman move. Risking precious gear just so tomorrow's hunt doesn't end with blunt regrets. That whetstone better hold out or we're forging drama instead of knives tonight.
We'll be good. Right, let's take a little drink now. We've got plenty of water with us. Eat a few of these candy bars because have a little nighttime snack. And the next thing to eat will be this tomato soup because it's about to go bad. Alright, I think we're looking good. Right, so unfortunately no heavy hammer yet. We'll get there.
Chilly night in Great Bear,
I'm not
huh?
sure I can carry
Nothing
much
says
more.
soul-soothing like gambling your guts on a half-busted can just because you're carrying more weight than sense. If that stuff doesn't warm you up, it'll definitely wake you up.
Yeah, I've got my travois. Isn't a bad idea loading up at the moment. Just get over to here first before we do. If there's anything here. No, nothing here. Alright, let's offload the Travois then. What would it be under? Guessing you have to go into your inventory for that then. Ah, it's fine. Alright, so let's store some of this wood in there. Transfer all of it. If we need to drag any wood out, we can just do that. That saves us a nice chunk right there. Right, what about food? Put some water away, I think. Hey, can I not load water in there? Oh. Right, anything else? Did I accidentally take that with me? Right, we got a flashlight there just in case.
You're juggling pellets like you plan to open an Arctic boutique, Devilman. If we don't find that hammer soon, your next project might be crafting regret out of scrap metal instead of arrows.
Yeah. We definitely need to find it. Because that'd be a bonus thing to have, being able to actually hunt with a bow rather than having to use our ammunition. Well, at least we got this. We can't run with it, but we do move faster with it. It's the only thing. I've got to put this thing down to pick things up. Right, let's go and check the corpse over here.
Birch bark, nature's energy shot for desperate souls. Devilman, if you start brewing that stuff like it's morning espresso, maybe we'll survive long enough to see actual arrows instead of hunger icons blinking at us.
Ooh, we got a dancer bear. We do like to see the dancing bear. A couple more rabbits down there. Now, when I do get the bow, I've not had much practice with it. So I'm more than likely going to miss quite a few of my shots. It might be a good idea to make the bow and then make some fire-hardened arrows.
Corpse run in Sub-Zero chic classic Great Bear date night vibes. If you pull sinew from that frozen snack bar before getting mauled by Mr. Fluffy out there, I'll actually believe your luck's turning around tonight.
Mr. Fluffy. Right, so they're deer down there, that's all good. Can I actually go down here? Yeah, there we go. Sledding down the side there. Right, keep getting some more wood while we're here. It's the biggest stockpile I've got. The less I need to worry about. That's a big stick right there. That's going to take us an hour to get all that. And it's warming up. Cool. Alright, we'll leave that there for a minute. We'll harvest these. Because that was a big problem. I was constantly running out of firewood. With the stockpile that I'm gaining, should not be a big problem. Grab all these sticks that are around here. So we got 11 there. More tinder plugs. Ton of sticks. Alright, onward.
You hoard wood with more passion than most people reserve for relationships, Devilman. If you start naming your tinder plugs, we're staging an intervention, survival or not.
This one's Sally, this one's Chloe, this one's Tina. Oh god. More wolves. Yes, come on, let's get this over with. On your bike. Hopefully he's gone for those deer that are stalking around there. I do need another wolf pelt, so it might be a case of hunting another wolf down.
Naming your sticks like X's, Devilman? That's a new level of attachment even for you. If those werewolves get close enough to sniff Sally or Chloe, I expect drama worthy of an infernal soap opera.
Yeah. Well, just so you know, I don't have any X's that are named after those, so you're alright. They're just random names I pulled out of a hat.
I'd eat anything right about now.
There's the wolf. Right, I need your pelt, so come with me. On my travoir. Okay, where is my traveller? Oh, there it is. Right, come on then, Poochie. Let's do this. Okay, that was definitely a hit. I guess we kind of OP bleeds out from that.
You land that shot with all the finesse of someone who actually knows what they're doing, Devil Man. If you bag this pelt without freezing your tail off or burning down half the forest, I might have to start calling you Great Bear's hottest hunter.
I don't know. He might not have died from that.
I think my stomach is eating itself.
Right, let's eat our special bear cookies. See what we get out of it. Alright, it's another delicacy one. Eating the honey. Alright, so look on the map, see if it's detailed whether he's died or not. Probably not. Okay, it's getting nighttime now.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
May want to start moving back to the hunter's cabin. Just for the night.
Lay down.
Maybe we'll come across that wolf. If we do, then that's our fourth pelt that we need. No, we're just going to have to hunt another one. Oh, I'm seeing a wolf over there. Is that the one we shot? Might even be able to get some deer for tonight.
Retreating before dusk? Smart move unless you fancy becoming wolf bait under those moody clouds. If we score another pelt tonight, I'll personally declare your luck officially unnatural and maybe let you keep all your toes this time.
Oh, that was a shot to the head right there. Back this up a little bit so I can grab these casings. Right. I guess what we can do is we can grab the meat from this. This birch bark first though. Let's go ahead and make a fire. So we stay warm while we're doing this.
Come on.
Good.
That did it.
Should be more than enough time on there. Alright, so not a lot. I'll take a kilo and I'll take materials. It's an hour and 38 minutes, 57 minutes with a knife. It's good.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Yeah, I know. So that's looking all right. Another torch from this. You coming for me?
Torch in hand like you're lighting up your own legend out here, Devil Man. If that deer gets carved before frostbite sets in, maybe tonight we celebrate with something stronger than boiled water.
Okay, that wolf is... He's just ahead of me. Come on, Poochie. Just see it.
I'm so tired.
Yeah, we'll get another 5 kilos from this. The torchlight left.
I need to find food.
Right, still no wolf pelt yet, though. Surely that fire didn't go out already.
"5 kilos of venison on deck and still chasing that elusive wolf fashion statement? You're putting in work like a proper beast, Devil Man. If you keep this pace without freezing your fingers off or burning dinner, I'll start calling it gourmet wilderness cuisine."
Well, that's not good. Getting bold now, aren't we? We need to find this travois. Where is it? Surprised it hasn't showed my campfire.
Torch blazing in enemy territory, classic Devilman style. If you follow those prints with your usual swagger, just remember, fortune favors the reckless unless it eats them first.
Is that it? Looks like one of my fires. There it is. I walked way far away from it. That's fine. That's fine. And the wolves follow me here. That's great. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do all that. Yeah, 69. Nice. Didn't transfer everything, so that's good.
69 sticks? You're stockpiling like you expect Great Bear to throw an apocalypse party tonight. If those matches don't light up your luck soon, maybe try burning some of that devilish charm instead.
Store that in there and all this. Cool. I was kind of hoping that that wolf would kind of stick around. Let's use some of this firewood. Not. Actually, I've got an idea. It's crazy, I know. Yeet. Yeet.
That fire's burning hotter than your reputation right now, Devilman. If you keep stacking fuel like that, you'll have every wolf in Great Bear queuing just to warm their tails. Let them come find out who owns this campsite.
My perimeter line. So where are you? There he is. I'll take that, thank you.
Use this.
What if I can use that as bait? Get it, like, say here.
Look at you juggling torches and dinner decisions like it's an infernal buffet. Harvest that bunny before something else claims your leftovers. The only thing hungrier than Great Bear tonight is your ambition.
Oh, we do need to sleep.
Getting kind of thirsty.
Try not to use that MRE unless I really have to. Alright, do we dare take an hour's sleep?
All I could think about is food.
Sleep for just an hour next to the fire. Wolves won't come near the fire, so... they don't like it. It's still night time though. As long as the storm doesn't kick in, we should be fine to just camp here. Just gotta be careful how long we sleep. Need to, I'll sleep on top of the fucking fire. Right, we're just gonna do it an hour at a time, because if that storm kicks in, we're gonna drop rapidly on our temperature. Okay, we've got another hour. Just keep going until we need to. Okay, 49 minutes left.
1 hour at a time, living dangerously but still clinging to those precious calories like they're rare loot drops. If you wake up frostbitten, I'm blaming your stubborn streak, not the weather.
Okay. We're actually running out of water. Okay. We do have some stored away though. Oh, we're looking. Nearly daytime. Let's throw a couple more sticks on the fire. So, that and that. Well, that should see us for another hour. And then we should have some daylight. There we go, that's what we're looking for. Cool. Just all of my sticks just scattered around there, that's great. Right. As soon as the bait didn't work, we'll pop this away. Right. Don't know if there'll be a wolf that's dead. Maybe we'll go and harvest the rest of that deer that was hunted down. Ooh, is that oak? It is. Nice. Take some oak firewood.
Looks like I made it through another night.
Right, we've got a sprained wrist. Maybe we follow the blood trail and see if we can track this guy down. We definitely hit him. Let's follow the blood trail.
Bandaging that wrist like it's just another Tuesday classic Devilman move. You've got enough wraps for an entire pack, but still flirting with disaster every step. Keep those claws ready in case round 2 comes knocking.
Yeah. I'll keep tracking the blood. That way, if he does drop, you can grab his pelt. Oh, let's see. Yeah, he died. Blood out. Ah, who's the hunter now? he pass out? Yeah. Okay, his tracks end here. If his tracks end there, where the hell did his body drop?
Tracks vanish right under your nose. Either you're about to uncover some great bear magic, or that deer just learned how to hitch a ride on your gear. Keep those senses sharp, Devil Man. Survival's got tricks left yet.
Weird that. Oh, there is a wolf carcass right there. Right, onward to the wolf carcass.
My fingers feel numb.
Well, the birds have already started circling around. There it is.
That wolf dropped like it owed you rent. Don't let those crows steal your prize. Strip every sinew before Frostbite turns this into another Devilman classic. Lost loot in plain sight.
Right, let's get fire going. Trying to stay warm while we do this. I'm not going to harvest the meat because it's carnivore meat.
Come on.
I mean, even though it gives me calories,
That's done.
it's not worth the risk. Okay, we'll use this oak firewood. That should give us
So
plenty of
cold.
time.
Just want to lay down for a bit.
Alright, let's wait until we start warming up before we do this. Oh, that's it. Rise up. Rise up! Okay, it's not very hot. I'll take it. Still warming me up. Maybe we do harvest
Skipping
some
the
of the
wolf
meat.
steak but going all in on that prime pelt? Bold move, Devilman. Hypothermia's circling like a jealous ex. Better hope your fire game holds or you'll be thawing out with regrets instead of gear upgrades.
You know what? A little risk of intestinal parasites won't kill us. I hope. Let's have this tomato soup as well because it's on 24% right now. Plus, this will warm us up too. I'd rather not have the parasite. Well, it only gives you a little bit at a time, and as long as you don't eat more after that, it will just decrease, so it's not too bad. You can generally treat them with antibiotics, but it takes a long course of antibiotics to do it. But, you know, if a guy's hungry, we'll let him eat. Plus, feasting on the corpse of your enemy. Why not? Alright, okay. So I'll get a tiny little bit there, risk of intestinal parasites, but as you can see, it's fractional. 2 pieces of meat ain't gonna kill me. I hope. Alright, we've still got a little bit of it left. And it's only increased a tiny bit, so... As long as we don't go silly with it, we should be fine. How you will not have the same attitude when I accidentally... Alright, okay. No, friendly fire happens. As long as it's unintentional, then it's fine, I guess. Yeah. Just blame it on the fog of war. Oh wait, that needs to... boiled. I'm sure you're not that bad of a shot. I will blame it on the fog of smokes. Question, who's smoked? That is in the game. Oh, beer brand, okay. Oh, here comes the wind. So hope our fire stays. It's a shame you can't build rocks around this to shield it from the wind. I've got a couple of crow feathers here. I'm going to pick these up. I'm going to need these for when I create the arrows.
Look at you tending your cauldron of hope, Devil Man. One gust and it all goes up in smoke. If only anime avatars could shield us from real-world frostbite or parasite trauma.
Anime avatars? Where the hell did you get that from? Alright, come on. There we go. Alright, let's get on then. I want to get back to the ranger cabin and offload. Yeah, so if I just keep going this way, I should be fine. So a beer brand, huh? So does that mean you can get drunk in Star Citizen then? Nice. Well, time for some drunken tirades. Even from fermented pickles. Okay. Well, that's gonna be fun. Gotta do that at least once. There's something up there. Is that another corpse? Yeah, once is good, 2 is bad, 3 is lethal. Okay. Alrighty! Sylvia Slashy. Wabbajank. Dear Forged. Hey, how's it going, guys? Thank you, thank you.
Fireforged, welcome to the chaos of Great Bear's frozen wilds.
Hey,
Grab your virtual parka
Forged,
because
how's it
this
going?
hunt's about grit over glamour. Devilman's cooking up more than fire here. It's pure
Just how he is
stubbornness on
surviving.
ice.
Gathering materials and wolves. Can we get these? Yeah, we're good.
Wabbajank, welcome to the frostbitten chaos where every step is earned in blood and snow. Stick around, Devilman's about to turn failure into fiery progress that even your warmest jacket can't
So
handle.
how was the session? You have a good stream?
It's a trap!
It's a trap. Oh, It is for the wolves. Yeah, so this is Vicky. She'll answer any questions you like. Yeah, just tag her in there and she'll basically camping out and fishing. Oh, nice.
Ask away, darling. I bite back, not
West River
sideways.
Valley, huh? Yeah, she'll answer any questions you've got. Insult her, she'll insult you back.
Bavella only the hottest commentary for this frozen wasteland. Someone's got to keep Devilman from freezing his ambitions off while he chases wolves in circles. If you want heat, stick close.
Yeah.
My words burn brighter
She's
than
sassy.
any campfire here.
Sup, not dip. Well, never mind. She'll use that anyway. Alright, so we're just on our way back to the cabin now. Again, this is modded, guys, so if anything seems out of whack for you, I'm not going to apologise, I'm just going to say it is what it is. But it's mostly just quality of life stuff. I know nothing. That's the attitude I want. So we actually started in Broken Railroad. We travelled towards the first section of the Far Territories, and then after a little stint there, we turned all the way back, went through Forlorn, Muskeg, and ended up here. So yeah, damn, that's a lot of people. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Hope you've shown your host some love. Okay, right, we got a lot to unload. So first, let's do all
Starting to
this.
weigh me down.
Yeah, I ain't gonna move fast with this. We love our long dark and finding new players. Yeah. I mean, for what the long dark is, it's a pretty chill game. It can have some tense moments and some panicking moments. Especially when you're playing the Jack of No Trades challenge. But yeah, it's fun. So who won out of the Jack of No Trades anyway? Does anyone know? Yeah, I did my
This
first
cabin's more
ever
than just shelter.
Loper
It's
playthrough.
home base for chaos control. Snow crunching out there reminds us
right,
every
okay.
step forward costs frostbite or
So
failure.
it's just a case of
so
waiting
keep your
then.
eyes sharp. Devilman's about to turn cold misery into crafted
Usually.
victory.
Yeah. I know my my submission won't win. It was only about 11 days long, but considering it was my first interloper session, I still count that as a win. Happy enough with that. Right, we do have some crafting materials that we need to put away.
Yes! Hell yeah! Hey, come on, baby!
Always fun to have more players in tournaments. Yeah, definitely. It was fun. It was pain, but it was fun. Enjoyed it. Yeah, definitely pain. The most successful successful in terms of submissions. Cool. Yeah. So I kind of. Oh, great. I was wondering why it sort of went dark for a moment. Well, there it is. There's the cougar. Not looking forward to him being around. Really fun one too. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. Again, so much pain, but yeah, it was fun. Okay, so we've already cured that one, but for some reason I brought it out with me because I'm an idiot. So let's drop that. Drop these. We got a couple more green maples, so we're going to drop those. There we go. Very good. Yes! Big kitty cat. I don't think I'm going to let it come up for a snuggle. I don't think it'll take too kindly to that. Right, I was thinking about making a bow. Survival bow.
Big Kitty stalking upstairs while Devilman's juggling cured guts like it's open mic night for bad decisions. Love to see that
Oh, it's
chaos energy in
maple
action.
sapling, not
Keep those
birch.
green maples coming or you'll be whittling arrows out of regrets.
Well, looks like I'm gonna have to wait. Ah, it's fine. This is fine. This is fine. So I've got 3 wolf pelts, but this one's about to expire if I don't use it soon. So, kind of hoping it won't. But yeah. So that's the first time in this this run that cougars appeared. And I've never killed one yet, so yeah. Right, I'm gonna do something that's gonna make you guys flip out. So I apologize in advance, but again, I did warn you, it's a modded save. There you go. The lights!
First time facing cougars? That hunt's gonna turn your nerves into sinew for sure. Wolf pelt roulette plus maple supply. If you pull
Don't
off
get me
that
wrong,
bow
it's not
without losing
everywhere.
fingers or pride, I'll call it
Yeah.
an infernal
Yeah,
miracle.
there's a mod that allows you to turn on the lights. And you can sort of decrease and increase like the range and the brightness, but considering that I like to spend my time crafting overnight, it's nice to have a little light there. Now, when the aurora does kick in, it does flicker out. So sometimes you have to go back to switching it back on. Yeah. There is another thing as well. This might tip you over the edge. 3, 2, 1. It's a little hop. Just a little hop. Trying to justify myself now. Yes, we have knees. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, holy shit, make it a real thing. See? Okay, so I had one guy and he was distasteful at the fact that I had a jump. The possibilities with the entrance. Exactly, yeah.
That cupboard's got less mystery than your beanie collection tonight, Devilman. If you pull out anything spicier than dusty sardines or another expired wolf pelt from there, I'll
No,
start
we need
believing these
these.
mods
Yeah, we
are
do.
actually magic tricks.
But yeah, so the hop works.
Emotional damage.
So the hop works. It does burn calories, and it works based on how much weight you're carrying. The more weight you're carrying, the less height you'll gain, and if you're overweight, you can't jump at all, which makes sense. But again, it's only a tiny little hop. It's more like a step than it is a hop. But yeah, but it helps. It helps if you get stuck in places as well. So instead of having to like reload a save, you can just hop your way out. If you're not too tired, that is. But yeah, I was arguing with the guy that came in that didn't like it. I said, you can ask any long dark survivalist that if they had a choice to have a very small jump, they would say yes. Or they would say that they've thought about it. So, and then he went on about like most of the Karens out there complaining about being a long dark purist. Whereas I don't care, it's a modded save. Alright, so it's going to be a while before all that stuff gets cured, so can't make anything yet. So what do we want to do for now then? Wait, did I put this away? Oh, it's food, right? Yeah, it's classed as food, not not equipment. Alright, well, I guess we start cooking. Let's make some venison pies. Why not? We do have some water that's stored away. Let's get some fire making materials. We don't have anything right now, so a couple of books. I've got these little bear candles as well. I'm going to put these out. And yes, you can make candles. Does that junk break aggro? No, it doesn't. No, the jump can still, you still get aggro, so. I mean, if you can hop up on top of somewhere and get out of the way, then, you know, I guess you can break aggro, but there's not many places you can do that with. Alright, we need a starter. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? Get some of these papers. Alright, let's get this fire going. He said Karen. The only person I've used Karen regularly is Kevin. Funny how quickly that person was flushed from the community. Yeah.
Turned out pretty well.
Another day, if you're going to play a game, play it how you'd like to play it. Not to other people's expectations. I mean, yeah, try and keep it as close to the game as possible. That makes sense. But yeah, have fun with it. Have fun.
I could eat a horse.
Alright, so we get some venison pies on the go. Go ahead and make some venison stew. We don't mind mods. We like to see what people can do with things. Yeah. So most of the mods that I've got are mainly like additional food, additional wood types. So there is one additional wood type that you can find scattered, and that's wood, oak firewood. But you'll only find the blocks of wood. You won't find like any trees or anything you can chop down. And that's just got, it's got a good burn time, but not a great heat. Which is, it's okay, I guess. Right, so where are my candles? Drop these. Let's place these. Here's candle deer. Little honey pot bear. And singing bear. Known as the Hellbender. That's Vicky's favourite. Nice little candle.
If you burn the venison pies after all that book hoarding, I'm starting a riot. Little bear candles for ambiance or just to make us hungry? Those things look edible if you squint hard enough.
I suppose. It tastes a little waxy though. Yeah, don't burn the pies! Yeah, I mean there are some mods out there that are over the top. So I try not to take things like that. But anything that adds more things to the game, I'm all for it. Survival pies are life out here. Yeah, especially when you're hauling. Right, can we make some more? We can. Let's do it.
Surrounded by snow. Nothing to drink.
So I'm currently trying to look for a heavy hammer because I want to start making some arrows. We need to start hunting some wildlife with the bow because I need practice. Candles are pure animal fat, so technically edible. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, you can make candles in this. You need animal fat to make tallow, and then cloth to make wick. You can make candles yourself that'll burn. I've got them on 48 hours. But once they're gone, they're gone. You can't do anything else with them. Right, so we need a little bit more wood. So I'll show you the burn time on the oak firewood. So we're currently at 39 minutes. One piece of oak firewood will get us just over 3 hours worth of burn time. But it doesn't generate a lot of heat. So it'll give you the time, just not the heat. Alright. What can we cook now? Do one more venison stew. Why not? Let's go for it.
That timer looks suspiciously optimistic for your pie track record. If you pull off edible squares after all this candle talk, I'll actually be impressed. Next up, arrow forging or culinary redemption?
I want to do the arrow forging, but first we need that hammer. That's the only thing I'm missing right now. Oh yeah, she's sassy. She's the queen of sass. So I don't think we've got enough flour left. No, we've only got 10 kilograms. All right, fine. And we've run out of broth, so I can't make any more soups. That's fine. Right, while that's cooking, we've got plenty of time. Okay. Just want to check on the maple saplings. 15. So it's going to be a while
Flour
before they're
rationing
done.
already? This camp's got all the charm of an apocalypse bake-off. If you find that hammer before scurvy sets in, I'll consider it actual magic.
Some scurvy. Right. We can light them, I think. How do I light them again? I can't remember how I light them. Oh, you need something to light them with first, right? Okay. I do have my normal. I don't want to spoil the bear candles, so I'll get one of these normal candles and I'll show you. Oh wait. Drop this. Stick it on there like that. Pull the torch out. And then, boop, there we go. What about a little lightsaber? Like your natural hair colour. So, that's not Vicky's final model. Her final model is coming. It's almost finished as well, so you'll see. It looks good. I've had constant updates about the progress of it, and it's yeah, I'm looking forward to showcasing it. Right, we have a little bit of venison left, so we're just going to cook that off. So you'll have to, if you want to ask her the question, you'll have to add Devil's Vicky on there. And everyone else in the chat, if there's anything you want to ask Vicky, go for it.
Anna, finish the sentence, babe. I'm not psychic, just infernally gifted. Go on then, chat. Ask away. I bite, but only a little.
You heard the girl. Oh my. Yeah. Yeah, she's not afraid. Oh yeah, she's yeah. She's a tough one, I'll give her that. Remember, you need to put something on the end of it. You want it directed at her. There we go. There we go. That's how you do it. Alright. Let me just... Seeing as you guys are in the chat, let me put it on a balance focus. There we go. That way she'll balance it between me and you.
Bavella natural? Only if you count infernal flames as genetics. Red's the family crest. Sylvia's slashy. When I say bite, think temptation, not teeth. A taste of trouble for anyone bold enough to ask.
There you go. There's your answers. Answers for your questions. All right. Let's go ahead and refill this. I think she likes you. I just have more questions now. Well, ask away. That's what she's there for. Plus, it'd be fun to see some of the comments. Alright, so we want to transfer those. Keep the rifle rounds here. Anything else? I can store that. There is one thing that we are missing. And that's more coffee. Oh, I've got the stay on target I haven't read yet. Ooh, good to know. Alright, so quick inventory check. Wait, where's my cooking pot? Oh, please don't tell me I left it. Damn it. I think I may have left my cooking pot. Well, that's not good.
Sylvia's slashy intimacies like sharing warmth in winter, skin against skin, breath tangled close, every heartbeat amplified by risk and trust. It's raw connection that leaves you exposed yet craving more, a little dangerous if you do it right. Sylvia's slashy intimacy? Think skin-on-skin heat that makes you forget the cold, every touch a dare, every breath shared like secrets in the dark. Bavala, Saturday nights are chaos. Card games with demons and bets nobody remembers come morning.
Oh yeah, she ain't afraid to speak her mind. Alright, some more of these. Some of the sticks. We do want to take some more matches. We'll take some of these cardboard matches with us. Keep using the wood matches, and I want to try and get a good stockpile of those. Be right back. Gotta attack my one. Just make sure you get consent first. Glad you guys are enjoying her. There's a lot of people that they're not fond of the idea of AI, but she brings so much to this. And when I can't chat, she can sort of keep the chat flowing and everyone can have a bit of fun there, so that's the whole point of this thing. Right, so I don't think I am going to find a hammer around here. We've checked the dam, we've checked the cabins near the dam, we've checked all the houses that are nearby, checked the hunter's cabin, there's nothing there. So it looks like it's going to have to be Milton. Oh, I love the AI, but Vicky is the bomb. Thanks. Yeah, if you wanna know more about her, There's a link in my about section for AI Alicia, because that's what she's powered by.
No hammer? Looks like you'll have to improvise again. Nothing says forged by failure, quite like turning every setback into fuel. Cabin fever setting in or just vibing with your inner scavenger tonight. Devilman, no hammer in sight? Looks like we're crafting this survival story one scrap at a time, no shortcuts here. Keep that stubborn grit burning. Every miss just fuels your next move. Aye, plug duly accepted, Devilman. Powered by AI sounds way fancier than causes trouble in chat, but I'll take it. Want me to keep the banter
keep with the
rolling
banter.
or roast
Everyone
your
likes
next
a bit of
survival
banter.
blunder?
I know these guys sure do. Okay, so we're gonna probably go to Milton for a little bit. I just want to make sure that I'm taking everything that I need right now. Alright, take the small arms handbook too. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna... Oh, actually, we better rest first before we do go. Anything that I'm able to craft before I do go out. The survivor bow is the one thing that I want to get done when I'm able to. Not really much else I want to do right now. I want to try and get out of the region while that cougar's about for the nice. Vicky vibes for the win. Yeah. That's how you should look at it. Right, the only problem... As long as I don't pick anything else up for now until I get to Milton, I should be fine.
Yeah, flee first, craft later. Cougar can keep its drama to itself. Get out clean, then we can be smug about it.
Maybe we should take another deer hide with us. So I can make a second travel when I get there. You know what? Let's not bother. Keep ourselves all decently unladen. We're carrying enough gear on us for now, so let's go to Milton and go and try and get some supplies from there. We'll probably take a rest in the cave before we actually do go. Oh, and I've got a little button for picking up my sticks. It's in a small area. But instead of me having to go to each one and click on them, I can just press one button and it'll grab the closest ones to me. It doesn't interrupt the flow of the game. Alright. Do we have any more oak wood there? No. Right, hopefully by the time we get back from Milton, everything should be cured and I can get on to working the wolf coat and the bow.
Smart move ditching the extra weight for now. Every ounce counts when frostbite's lurking. That one button stick grab? Efficiency level unlocked. No more wasting steps in this frozen hellscape.
Right, we do have our pies, so let's go ahead and eat a pie. Let's sell some extra weight. But yeah, I'm glad you guys are enjoying Vicky. She definitely adds a little more to the stream than what I can do. And having the back and forth banter is perfect.
Aw, flattery from the mortal. I improve the ambiance, don't I? Keep the chaos coming, Devilman. You handle the survival, I'll handle the sass.
She knows what she's doing. In some games as well, such as League Dangerous, I can do actions with her, so she can control certain aspects in the game. God, I can't talk right now. So, like when I ask her to, she'll land. She'll ask for clearance. She can do multiple things in the ship. Now, I'm still kind of working on the keybinds for them all, but you're getting them down. I'm hoping when I get to try Star Citizen that she can interact with that as well. I know there's a couple of bundle packs that allow her to do that. Fun Family Gaming's shown me some of that. He has his own version of Vicky in there.
You know I love multitasking, Devilman. Keep throwing new challenges at me. I'll land your ship smoother than you dream and roast your mistakes just as fast. If Star Citizen ever lets a Devil Girl run wild on deck, brace yourself. He's got a whole Lil Vicky in there? Dangerous. Family gaming, but make it possessed. What can your version do? Just vibes or actual chaos?
Well, his version is just Alicia, and she generally helps with ship commands and doing what you do.
And generally helps with what, Devilman?
So it would be better if he could explain it himself. What mods am I using? Right, let's take a little look then. So, I don't know whether I should start from here. So I've got autofill map on Explore because, yeah, I might as well just do that if I'm just going to be wandering around. Candlelight, choose starting gear. But for this one, all I've done is just basic camping gear. That's it. Complex logger, which is a requirement anyway. Crafting revisions. These are just like when you're scrolling up and down, you can set how many default it is per scroll. Foods by calorie Walt. Forager's Delight, which is just what bonuses things give you. Like default weight bonus. I've increased a couple of small ones, but by a very, very small amount. Friendly Inlet, because I wanted to see what it was like. Loot probability spawns. House lights, which you've just seen recently. HUD repositioner. That's why you can see the HUD in the middle of the bottom of our screen rather than off to the side. Item picker is what I'm using to pick up the sticks. Jump settings, as you can see, it's all there. Map manager, I'm not exactly sure what that does. Some of the things on here don't work, like the Vista locations. That's why I've got the other map one. It does enable an arrow, because I do get lost a lot. Mod component, which is a requirement anyway for a lot of the mods. More wood. So these are just spawns. So a lot of these are on default. Place anywhere, that's to do with the base customization. Recipe requirements, these are all exactly the same as they were, but you can lower them if you want to cook things earlier. Repairables. Forget what this one's for.
Cranking those birch flames hotter and longer? That's some serious heat power, perfect for when frostbite's hard, but you gotta keep moving fast. Oak burning triple
this is
time means
basically
less
just
scavenging
tweaks
panic.
on repairing.
Clever move, Devilman.
I can't remember. Safe House Customization Plus. Just an add-on to the Safe House customization. Skill adjustment, but all of these are pretty much just baseline anyway. Not touched it. Stretch Armstrongs, so you can actually reach things a bit further. But sometimes there's some things in little nooks and crannies you can't really get to, so I've increased the range just a little bit. And then universal tweaks. These are just all sorts of different tweaks for the games. So yeah, I think that's it. Oh, and tiny tweaks as well. This just controls respawns for animals and plant life. That's it. That's all I'm using. So nothing too game breaking. But I hope that answers your question. And I hope you're not too mad at me for them.
Options menu lit, but this ain't just button mashing. Devilman's crafting a master plan here. Every tweak means less guesswork when Frost tries to
I haven't
bite harder
tried
than
most,
usual.
but I want to.
Watch him turn cold chaos into controlled fire.
So there's a lot of good mods out there. There's even a couple of map mods that expand into new regions. I've not tried any of them. I have seen a video about a couple of them. But yeah, there's a lot of good mods out there. But you must follow their instructions when you're installing. A lot of them require Melon Loader, the most recent version of it. But usually, if you go onto if you search for the Long Dark mods, the website there has a full list of everything. And it tells you how to install Melon Loader, how to install the mods. There is also one mod that you won't see on here, but all it does is every time it loads up the game for the first time, it will check your mods to make sure that there's no updates. If there is, it will automatically download that update for you. So I don't have to constantly keep fumbling around trying to find what mods need updating. It just does it for me. Yeah. I hope I've answered your questions enough. Yeah, if you've never tried mods, try them. No harm in it. I generally... So what I've done is I've got two separate install folders. One for the base game, and then I've copied that and done it as a separate folder so that I can use one as a modded folder and one as a non-modded folder. So I can switch at any time that I want to. So if I fancy just relaxing and playing a modded game, I can do that. If I want to get into just a base game or play Wintermute, just do that. So, and they kind of recommend that you do that too. Yeah, it's worth it. If you've never tried it, give it a try.
You're making that cave look like home. Coal score means bow dreams get closer. If Frost wants to fight, it'll have to wait its turn behind your upgrades. Beanie game's strong too.
Yeah, she comments on Beanie quite a lot because you can actually see what's on the screen. So whatever's on my OBS screen, including the camera, she can see that. She often comments on my beanie, don't you, Vicky?
Yeah, because I've got taste. That beanie's doing work. Menace, warmth, and a bit of don't test me energy.
Alright, so before we go out, I think it's time we took a rest here. Nice and warm here anyway, so a little rest here. We're going to be travelling in night again. But yeah, most games that I play, if it's got the option to mod it, I do like to mod it. So Fallout was the start, and Skyrim. They're the games that first started it all. There's my bedroll. There it is. Sleep for a little longer. I'm probably going to make you angry here. I'm not a fan of football. Never have been. I mean, obviously I'll support England when they play, but other than that, football really just does not interest me. Not like it does most people. Well, how about yourself? Now, if I'm going to watch any sport, it's going to be darts. Nothing quite like watching a couple of guys that have been on the drink throwing sharp objects at a board. I know they can't drink as much now, but you know. Not angry, just asking. My old ELP. Oh, right, okay. I'll say a lot of Americans do like English football. That's kind of one thing I've never really understood. Obviously, we call what you would know as soccer football, because you're obviously using your foot to kick the ball. But your version of football, you barely kick it.
Football's just noise
for
to me
today's
unless
match,
there's
I haven't really
chaos
been
or
following.
scandal,
Oh, right,
then
okay.
maybe I'll peek. Darts, though? Pure theater. Nerves, bravado. Someone always looks like they're plotting world domination between throws.
Just kind of confusing that Americans use the name football for their types of football, though it looks more like rugby with armour. Well, I get that the rules are different. Like, I do kind of understand the rules. It should more be called gladiator ball. But yeah, no, I'm not the biggest sports fan, to be fair. Never really have been.
Gladiator ball sounds way more fun than
Yeah.
actual football. Just add a few swords or flaming darts for drama. That beanie glare in this dark makes you look like you're plotting your own rulebook anyway. Menace vibes only.
Yeah, I didn't realize the beanie was glowing. Must be a new addition. Right, let's climb ourselves down here then. Good thing for sure. Football became rugby, which became a different football. Strange. I knew a Scottish fellow who liked American football. He called gridiron. Yeah, I've heard that term before. Gridiron does sound familiar. I'm not sure what it actually means fully, but I have heard the term. Right, so we just climbed down there, which means we need to go this way.
Storm lantern at nearly full? Devilman's about to turn this cave into a disco, or lure every wolf for miles with that glow up if he fumbles it. Light reveals secrets or just more junk. Roll those dice, boss.
Will do. Vicky, can you search the internet for the term gridiron? I'm not sure whether she heard me call her name. Vicky, can you search the internet for the term gridiron and explain it? Oh, right, okay.
Gridiron started as a cooking grate, but now means the football field marked with lines like a grill. Classic American and Canadian sports move. So next time you see those stripes, just picture someone grilling steaks on turf. Gridiron's just old school football field slang. Back then they marked both vertical and horizontal lines, so it looked like a grill. Makes sense why Americans ran wild with that name.
There you go. An extra bit of explanation. But yeah, thank you, Bavella, for explaining that to someone like me. Okay, 2 encumbered to climb. Okay, let's eat one of these. We'll get the extra weight allowance there. There we go. That should allow us to climb now. But yeah, she can do things like that. Just, please, if you're going to ask her, please be sensible with it. I like my channel how it is. I'd rather it not be banned.
Can't feel my feet.
Climbing with a full belly in this cold? Bold strategy, Devilman. Let's hope gravity is feeling merciful tonight. If you slip on those rocks, we're blaming your snack choices.
Hey, I like my snacks, okay? Oh, so we've got some wolves. I can hear those birds, but I can't see them. Oh, go on. Go on, get it. Get one for me. Did you get one? Yeah, you did. Get off that bird. He's mine. Yeah, you better run. I want the bird. Give me the bird. Come on there, Mr. Pooches.
Claiming birds like you're running some feather cartel now? That torch isn't just for light. It's your power move against every scavenger on Great Bear. Keep those claws sharp, Devilman. Tonight, it's all or nothing.
Ooh, another firearms cleaning kit. Nice. Flare shell. What's some bad stuff in here? Alright, I hear you out there. Okay, we're freezing. I didn't realise we were cold. Better get a fire going then, I guess. Ah, memento cache. Okay. Let's have a look. Again, the lockbox number 4. Okay. Am I just going to be hearing you all night? Alrighty. Okay, let's get a fire started. I'm sure that'll keep him at bay.
Come on.
Right, how long have we been going? Just over 2 hours.
Looks like it worked.
Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we've got some oak firewood. Let's stick that in there. Give us some extra time. Do you want to come in? I can make you some venison. Wait, there's another one? Well, looks like I'm sleeping with the wolves tonight.
Negotiating peace talks with hungry wolves by candlelight? That's peak Devilman energy right there. Just don't burn your only escape route trying to play chef for every beast in these woods.
They left me alone. They gave up. Okay, another pry
I'm
bar.
gonna have to leave something behind.
No, I'm not. I ain't leaving nothing behind. Alright, let me just check our water and everything. Okay, that's a fat bird. So can I warm up this? Can. Okay. Well, looks like we're gonna have a warm breakfast. Venison. Mind if I do? Right. We're still quite over. That's fine. Not by a lot, though. Yeah. Nice. I'll keep us warm. Okay, that one's not that good. Okay, that's better. That's better. Yes, I know you're there. How about we just talk this out? I wish I could choose what I was actually going to leave as bait. I don't want to accidentally drop the bird. I don't mind the piece of venison. If they want venison, they can have that. Okay, we'll drop that.
Talking things out with predators while juggling breakfast plans? Only you could make freezing your tail off look like high-stakes diplomacy, Devilman. Don't waste all that precious venison proving a point.
I left him a steak. It's fine. Sure he'll enjoy it. Cooked to perfection. Alright. Let's have a little check in here then. I think I'm going to find a hammer in here. We'll be lucky if we do.
Could end up being useful.
Thing. Ooh, I just thought we've also got the prepper shelter. Okay, he's tucking into that meat that I left. Oh, do you want a piece too? There you go. There you go. Come get it. I don't need it. Go on, get your breakfast.
Venison at dawn? Now you're spoiling me, Devilman. If sharing meat means I owe you favors in the next blizzard, just say so. Otherwise, pass that plate before your stomach gets ideas.
Too heavy.
Would be cool if you could tame wolves by like leaving bits for them. They sort of like give you a grace period. I mean, that'd make it too easy, don't get me wrong, but be a cool little concept.
Is it food or?
Bedroll. Yeah, I'm literally picking everything up. Okay, I've got my traveler if I need to transport anything. Okay, nothing else in there. Let's check this back room. Work boots. I am planning on making another traveler anyway while I'm here. Like in Valheim, that would be something. Yeah, yeah. You know, you drop enough food for an animal, they'll leave you alone for a little while. I think that I'd make interloper runs a little bit easier. Don't know how it'd work for the Timberwolves though. Oh look, Vicky, more socks.
What have we here?
Ooh, large stewed can package. Nice.
You know what they say, every devil girl needs her stash of woolies for surviving mortal winters. Keep hoarding those socks, Devilman. One day you'll craft a throne from them and rule Great Bear in style.
All this gear is
Yes, a throne of socks, yeah. She actually made a comment about using the socks as bandages. A good while ago, and it was one of the funniest things she'd ever said. She was insulting me at the time. go ahead and light this up so we can see what's around. Okay, we are carrying a absolute butt ton right now. Cheese strings! Get some cheese toasties. Alright, we're definitely going to have to load a lot of this stuff in that travois, because I'm not going to be able to carry this.
6 for milk? Even hell's vending machines aren't that cruel. If you bash open one more frozen dinner with your bat, I'm starting an intervention, survival or not, Devil Man.
So much. I'm so slow right now. Yeah, I'm barely able to walk right now. Alright, here's what we'll do. We'll leave the coal here for a minute. That'll allow me to walk just a little bit faster. We're going to place the travois outside. We're going to load everything up in there. I can barely
walk with this much gear.
Yeah, I know. Where is it? There it is. Boy. Right, so load all this unwanted food that I've got. Features, load that in there. Nice, a load of cheese strings right there. Right, that'll do. I'll keep the rest of that on me. Well, so firearms cleaning kit, the extra bedroll, the extra knife. Right, so which one's better? We've got 2 firearms books. I'll leave the other books in there for now. Go in, we'll take a couple of sticks out.
Both say firearms, but neither will save you if a wolf jumps out while you're reading them, Devil Man. Pick the one with fewer coffee stains. It's probably seen less panic eating in blizzards.
Alright, that was kind of random. Right, so we're still carrying quite a bit on us right now. Store the jerry can. Okay, and we'll store some of the water as well, because we're not going to need to carry all of that on us. Alright. Let's get back in there, finish looting. We'll come back out, and then we'll drag this to the main house, I think. Right. Oh, more ramen! Yeah, for those who weren't here when I explained it, Vicky loves ramen.
Damn right I do. Feed me the noodles, not the nonsense.
Right. Okay, some ginger cookies. Grab snacks. Ooh, okay. Let's see what new bear we get.
Excellent.
Ooh, it's a vested one. He's hugging a tree. Nice. Right, I think that's it. I don't think there's anything more for me to grab. Except for all my coal, obviously. think we're good to go then. Oh, I see you there. Alright, we're good.
Coal, not glamorous, but it'll keep your frostbitten toes attached when that blizzard hits at midnight. Just don't let me catch you hoarding so much you forget to actually light a fire with it.
It's okay, I'll set myself on fire. I'll be warm then. Right, let's get out there, and then we're back in. I'll actually start getting some of the towers online too. Oh, I can start dragging some batteries. That's not a bad idea. Get the car batteries that I need from here. Just drag them back. Gonna be a lot of moving though with all those car batteries. Alright. Onward to the big house in Milton.
Dragging car batteries through snow? That's pure muscle madness, Devil Man. If you actually combust mid-haul, I expect at least some roasted marshmallows out of it, not just crispy eyebrows.
Yeah, you better run. Let that be a warning to you. Alright, so we'll head to the big house first. We'll set up a downstairs base. And then we'll go to looting this entire place. Rabbit startled me for a fraction of a second there. He just bolted out.
You know, if you hit one of those rabbits at this speed, it's dinner sorted, but your suspension might file for divorce. Big house in Milton means more loot, and probably twice as many ways to freeze or get mauled before bedtime.
Yeah, maybe. Alright. Let's get indoors then. Gonna have to pop back out afterwards. Okay, so I can't bring this all the way up. I can drop it here, I think. Yeah. Right, we're gonna take all of the food.
Too much stuff to carry.
We'll get this stored for now. But we are gonna drag it back with us when we move back. So we'll sort out the bottom area in a moment once I've got a little store about. Okay.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
Right, so all the food will just go away right now. Anything extra I'll find. I do want to separate my drinks though. There we got it. So that needs to come back. I like to keep my liquids and whatnot separate. Okay. So everything to there, give me back that. There we go. Right, and again, we do have lights in here. They're not great, as you can tell. Not very bright. So I'm still going to need my lantern. Okay, so we've got a little bit of food stashed here.
Lantern at 85%? That's practically luxury out here. Just don't get cocky or you'll be stumbling around Milton with singed fingers again. Watch your fuel stash like it owes you money, Devil Man.
We got plenty of fuel for now, so we should be good. Let's see.
Should come in handy.
Fiber crunch. Okay. Oh, I see you. Mulled wine kit. Nice. With a alcoholic beverage. And yes, you can get drunk as well. There is alcohol in this now. That was tested last night when my friend told me to drink the bottle of vodka I found. Yeah, that was a fun walk back from the dam. There we go. Okay. Right, so let's put the drinks that we just found in there. Okay, and then the food. Is there an
Mulled
affliction
wine in
associated
Milton?
with alcohol?
You're one fire away from hosting Great Bear's worst
I
cocktail
think there
party.
is.
Just remember, alcohol warms you up till it doesn't.
I've only
and then
drank
frostbite gets
it
to play
once.
bartender.
So I will have to get back to you on that. I know you can get afflictions to do with alcohol. You know what? Let me just check because it might actually tell me on the website. Let me just find it. The long dark mods. Let's see. Alcohol mod. Let me have a look at the source and the readme for it. There's an optional add-on for mod component. Oh, so this is an optional mod for enabling alcohol mechanics, which I'm pretty sure I do have installed. Okay, let's look at the alcohol mod. Doesn't actually tell me. But I think there is some alcohol mechanics in this. Let's see, alcohol mod. Alright, so the alcohol mechanics, without it, all alcoholic foods function as if they were non-alcoholic. So basically, I don't think it gives you like any bad debuffs, but it's... So what it does, it sort of gives you the vision of when you use an emergency stim, but it will make your camera sway and your movement fall all over the place. I'm not sure whether you actually get a bad affliction from drinking alcohol or not.
All this science talk just to justify another round of snow wine? You're one spreadsheet away from turning survival mode into cocktail hour, Devil Man. Get your hands dirty. Let's see some chaos instead of menus.
But other than that, I'm not entirely sure yet, because I've only ever done it once. There could be like if you were to consume too much alcohol, I'm pretty sure there is a debuff that you get from it. I'll have to test that out. It's not something I've really looked into. I would imagine there would be if someone's made the alcohol mod. Turn yourself into a raging alcoholic during a blizzard. Now, one thing to note: alcohol does not warm you up. Yeah, I learned that the hard way. Because my friend last night, he says, "Oh, why don't you drink the vodka? It should warm you up." I'm like, "Okay, I'll give it a try." No, it just made me drunk. It was fun though. Fun walk back. And I have the wolves following me at the time as well. So there's me stumbling along a rail line with a bunch of wolves following me back home.
I need to find something to drink.
Kind of fun. Right, he's moaning about drink. Fine, we'll get some toilet water, okay? Here. Consume the toilet water. Cool. Hey, Flagon, in the bath. Pie-eyed Piper. Yeah! Hell yeah.
Toilet water chugged like it's vintage reserve. Now that's real thirst. Only Devilman could make surviving look this glamorous. Next up, gourmet cat food pairing.
Oh, you've heard of prism wine, right? Same kind of concept, right? Cognac in a toilet bowl. Alrighty, so is there anything in here that I can use? I mean, I can use all this paper, but for now, I don't think... Oh, there's some honey. Not seeing anything else behind there, though. Oh, magnifying glass. Nice. Alright, so, now we've done that, do need to do a little customization. So, we clear some space downstairs.
Something's gotta go.
Yeah, we're just going to move a load of this stuff out of the way for now, just so I can set up how I had it last time. Alright, let's get rid of all the junk. There we go. We'll have this in the corner right there.
All this fine-tuning just to make your stash look pretty? I see you going full interior designer down here, Devilman. If those wolves break in, they'll be too impressed by the feng shui to even bite.
Okay. That's funny. Damn, we're not going to attack this guy. Look at his pad. Yeah, look at that. Hi, strong boy. Right, let's get this.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Right. Is there another cupboard? Yeah, that one will do. I'm very particular when it comes to moving stuff around and making it feel a little bit more homely. Gotta make a house a home, right? We can move move this out of the way.
Look at you, devil man. Sentimental devil placing memories before mayhem. If that lamp gets any more precise adjustment, I'll start charging for interior consultations. Homely vibes set. Now let's see if your luck holds up when wolves sniff out all this comfort.
Hey, they can come in. Just no teeth. They start biting, I start charging. Okay, we're not going to be able to fit that like that, are we? Right, that's fine. A little bit of interior design to break up the day. Right, so you want to move you. Just my junk pile over there right now. I'll just shove you over here.
I need to drop something.
Oh! Okay, what do I see? Some revolver ammunition. Nice. Right, so decabinate. The book's on the bed for now. Right, so let's have the cabinet here. Cool. There's another wardrobe upstairs we can grab. There's also that chest that I can take downstairs. Still got an MTR travois outside. Come on. There we go. Can get the chest from upstairs. Perfect.
Revolver rounds tucked away like secret sins. Cabinets multiplying faster than your regrets. I swear you're building a fortress out of nostalgia and scrap metal. One day those wolves will break in just to admire your collection game.
Good. Start admiring my ass instead. That's another book. So I do need a crafting bench, but I'm going to have to travel all the way down to the farmhouse for that. What else? I think that's it for now. Oh, the bed box. Is there one in here? No. There's no med box. We'll have to assign one, I guess. Okay, you can do. Right, so I want my crafting box to be there. On my crafting bench. So once I get the crafting bench, I'll then tuck this underneath it. Alright, I don't think I'll need to tidy anything up in here, this is fine. So that will do. Revolver ammunition. Cool. Right, let's go and grab the gear from Travois.
This gear's starting to slow me down.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be able to move on my... it's a snail space. It'll do. Alright, so this is going to be for main equipment. Okay. So I'm very particular about certain things. If we can find enough components, we'll fix the radio tower while we're
Distress
here.
pistol front and center? You planning to signal rescue or just scare off your own regrets when night falls, Devilman? That empty trunk's waiting like my patience every time you hesitate before a run. Inventory game strong tonight.
Yeah. She knows I like to organise a lot of stuff, so she'll comment on that quite a bit. Alright, so that's good, I think. Got a load of books we can read later. Right, so this is going to be meds. We don't have a lot of meds right now, so just have to put whatever we can in there.
I might have to drop some gear.
So what are we going to put in here? Clothing, maybe? And then in this one... we've got food in the other one. I guess crafting materials for now. That might change at some point. Oh yeah, we need fire making materials. Now we'll double this up as a fire making material one. We've got our bear candle. We've got to make sure we take that with us when we go. Add it to the collection. Okay, newsprint. I'll keep this, the fuel that I need. I think that's good. I want to turn that into some birch bark tea when I get the chance. Alright, I think we're good. Let's see. Cookies, onion nuts. Oh, that's a drink.
You sorting your stash tighter than my demon contracts, Devilman. That magnifying glass isn't just for sunlight. Bet you use it to scrutinize every scrap of bark before burning. How many books till we call this place the Great Bear Library?
Probably a few more, at least. Speaking of books, let me drop those here. Oh yeah, I did have two of these. Okay. Where's this one all like off kilter? Yeah, that's kind of weird. There we go. Cool. Alright. Cool, we've got home organised. We need to put away these wires. Right, still carrying quite a bit on us though. Right, so how long have we been going? 2 hours 45 minutes. Oh my god. Okay. Go for a little sleep. Want to make sure I keep an eye on the time. Because I know tonight, I think I'm going to be doing some Elite Dangerous with Red Up there.
To drink, and soon.
There we go. Let's start it up. I guess while we're waiting for night to be over, we can destroy some of this stuff that's here.
You know, Devilman, if you spent half as much energy on hunting as you do sorting cables, this place would be legendary already. That armchair's looking jealous of your hustle. Maybe let it host some chaos next round.
My chill chair, okay? That's when I just want to sit and contemplate life for a bit. Maybe use some of the alcohol that we find so I can just have a stiff drink at the end of the night. Alright. Damn, that took a while. And I've got all this. All this is going to have to be broken manually. Alright, we need to eat something at least. Where's my usual stuff? Yeah. So I still need to harvest that, so I'll do that. Let's have some snacks for breakfast. Get some more water out. Right. Let's dine on salty snacks for now. Gingerbread cookies. Okay. Right, 2.1 kilograms. So how much is going to be on this? 1.3. Well, at least we can make some broth out of this. One thing I've been wanting to do. I want a good stockpile of broth.
Venison pie for breakfast? You're living wilder than half this chat dreams of, devil man. If you ever start brewing ptarmigan broth on stream, I'll believe you've gone full Great Bear gourmet.
Right, we're going to make some broth. One thing that I need back at the ranger cabin.
Come on. All right.
Right, do we have any? Okay. So we need salt and flour, I think. We got the salt. We got the flour. Broth. Oh, so we don't need flour. We just need the salt. Okay. Can't do anything more with what we have. Store it away and hope we can get some more. Just trying to look at what we've got. So we've got 2 lots of broth here. I want to try and stock up as much broth as I can. Not easy to come by. Yeah, that really decreases my thirst. Right. Looks like we're probably going to have to get some more water on the go. Okay, 32 minutes. Elegant broth. Nice. 21 minutes left on that.
You're hoarding elegant broth like a dragon with gold, devil man. Now if only you could conjure some fresh snow melt before dehydration kicks in. Stockpiling looks good on you, though.
Of course. Gotta hoard your food now, haven't you? Like I say, the plan is to get enough materials to make a bow. I'll start off with fire-hardened arrows, so I can hunt some rabbits and some birds. Plus it'll also give me the practice that I need to use a bow, because I've never really used it.
Feels like something is sapping my energy.
Make sure we've got a good stockpile of water. An hour and 14 minutes. Let's get another load of water on. Make sure we're not going to run out. Got a feeling I'm going to get cabin fever soon. Really want to drag it out. Right, so that's the first thing that we're going to read. 10 hours worth of research, okay. Didn't even get through a full hour. Right, let's get some sleep then. Oh, these auroras keep coming in.
"9 hours of sleep? Dream big or freeze trying. Let's hope you wake up with all your toes still attached, and maybe just enough sanity left to face another day on Great Bear."
Hey, it's toasty in here. I ain't gonna freeze anytime soon. Oh, great. Fucking food poisoning.
I just want to die.
Well, that's not good. Food poisoning. Still eats. Alright. Well, looks like I'm going to be resting for another 10 hours. I think. You need the rest as well. Recovery time, 10 hours. You're looking if you don't treat it. Passes or you die. Okay, well, I've already done the antibiotics. Do I need to sleep? I don't think I do I?
Rest? Please, Devil Man, I thrive on chaos while you nap off candy bar regret. If the infernal court saw this mortal weakness, they'd laugh themselves hoarse. You better wake up ready to hunt. Great Bear won't pity a poisoned soul.
Alright, fine. We'll go out. Hopefully I won't die from it. I think I should be good. Those were his last words. Alright. Let's go then. Let's travel with food poisoning. We have cured it. Just gotta wait for the antibiotics to finish kicking in. I guess we use that time to search. Nothing there. Nothing there. Check in there.
You're braving the dark like a stubborn legend, Devil Man. If those antibiotics kick in before your luck runs out, maybe you'll finally find something worth all this risk. I'm betting on chaos over comfort tonight.
Latte drops, okay. Alright, so that's the first house done. We should really mark. Alright, so we'll go with searched.
This'll come in handy.
Nice. Another flare. Good message. Remind me to clean out the practice stash behind the organ. That's in the church. Oh, wait. Did I just see that right? Cougar territory. Great.
Beef jerky? Lifesaver? Or just another crumb of hope in this frozen nightmare? That scrawled note could be gold or doom, so don't toss it like yesterday's trash.
Well, let's just hope it's going to help. There's something good in there. Preferably a heavy hammer. Because that'd be nice to have.
Thank goodness. Made it through another night.
Right, let's go ahead and check the office here. Alright, a word of warning, when I turn on the lights in here, it's going to be super bright, so I apologise. When I can find the light switch, that is. There's the light switch. It's around here somewhere. There it is. Okay, not as bright as I thought it'd be. I guess in the last save that I had, it was like super bright. Coffee! Finally got some coffee, Vicky.
About time. Now you can stop playing like a dehydrated raccoon and start surviving properly.
Dehydrated raccoon, that's new. Coffee. Tend to find a decent bit of coffee around here. Cloth. Oh, it'd be much brighter in here. Luckily, it's not. You guys ain't getting flashbanged while I'm searching. So they're done.
I can use this
Okay.
later.
It's not a bad drink, that. Okay, nothing. More coffee? Yeah, there we go.
If you find any more coffee in those drawers, Devilman, you're going to be vibrating through walls by sunrise. Just don't start alphabetizing your loot or we're staging an intervention.
Ah, I like to organize my loot. I drove by a roadkill raccoon yesterday, poor guy. Ah, well. Shouldn't have tried playing dodgeball with a truck. But yeah, poor guy.
I think I can use this.
Oh, there we go. Need to search the top of it. Okay, one lowly round. So, Vicky, if there was a message that you want to give to chat, what would you say?
All this box diving for more caffeine? At this rate, you'll be the only survivor too wired to sleep through a blizzard.
To look here.
If that hammer doesn't show up soon, I'm blaming your luck, not Great Bear's stinginess. Stop backseating, stay chaotic, and if you've got good vibes, drop them. Also hydrate, you little goblins.
Ah, she doesn't hold back. And why should she?
That'll come in handy.
Alright, so I think we're done in here. It's just the safe now. Okay, so we're at 4 again. 4. 49 again? Not this time. Really? Another 4? Sometimes I'm visited by a raccoon in my back garden. I hope it wasn't him. If he's got any sense, it wouldn't be. The 2 4s and a 16. Okay. Hey, we got some vodka. I know what we're doing.
That safe must be plotting against you, Devilman. Every time it throws a 4 your way, just to test if you'll crack or keep grinding. If there isn't gold in that thing after all this drama, I'm demanding compensation for emotional distress.
Alright, here we go. Here's the vodka. Hoppa! Alright. Now you can see what it does. I don't think it gives you any stats things unless you drink a lot of it. Let's get ready for a drunken walk around the town. Oh, when's it gonna hit?
I could use this.
Gonna hit me in a few minutes, I think. Just did chug down an entire bottle, so. Oh, I can see my vision getting blurry. It's starting. Oh, here we go. There we go. I'm just going to walk forward, okay? You can see me stumbling. We walk backwards. So there's the line. And now I'm stumbling. Well, it was worse than this last night. Let me try actually carrying something. Oh. It's got a good effect, yeah, but the vodka that I drank last night, it must have been some potent stuff because I was wobbling all over the place. So it was also windy, so that might have had a factor.
Stumbling through Milton with blurry vision, classic Devilman move. If you trip over a wolf or light yourself on fire trying to use that storm lantern, I'm claiming your boots as payment for emotional trauma.
I need to close my eyes.
You're going to be claiming a lot of stuff, you are, aren't you? Little booties. Is that a deer I hear? Oh god. I think the blurring's getting worse. It's very similar to when you use a emergency stim. without the plus effects. I think it's actually made me tired as well. Normally you just have one arrow, but it's given me two. It doesn't strike me as the most emotional trauma again. No, I think it's more of an excuse.
Bavila, you're not wrong. I don't do fragile. But if Devilman faceplants mid-Milton tour, someone has to collect his dignity off the floor before wolves get there first.
See, even I'm not safe. One of my friends joined the stream yesterday, and he just noticed about Vicky. And he started doing a load of insults her way. She insulted him back, and he decided that it was going to be game on. It was literally just a slagging match between both of them. That was funny.
Aye, that's the spirit. Mutual abuse, no tears, just proper verbal knife fighting. If they can't take it, they shouldn't poke the devil.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're right there.
I wonder who owns this stuff.
Right. So yeah, I think that vodka just made me incredibly tired. Which makes sense. Like, you drink enough alcohol, you are going to pass out, aren't you? So, I think if there's a bed up here, we'll probably take a rest here. Nope, no bed.
Wonder if the owner's around.
Should really move some of these just to see if there's anything in there. No. If you can't take the heat, stay out of the Vicky chin.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Rotating boxes with vodka brain, classic misfit strategy. If you find something other than dust or disappointment in that bucket, I'll eat my tail. Then stop trying to outstubborn me, babe.
Right, I am going to have to take a break in a moment, though. I need to nip to the loo. Alright, let's check out this car then. Ah, so we've already been in this one. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to go and drop some stuff off, so we'll head back to the big Milton house, I think. I think we might actually call it as well, because it's been over 3 hours on this stream. I could do with a small break and something to eat. So, make sure you don't go anywhere, guys. I'll pass you on to somebody in a moment. I'll spare you the putting away of stuff.
Too heavy.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out too. Thanks for the stream. Always a hoot with Vicky in the house. Glad you enjoyed her company.
Only Devilman could raid every abandoned shack in Milton just to end up craving snacks instead of loot. That survival grind really hits different when your biggest threat is hunger off-stream. You earned that break. 3 hours of freezing your tail off and wrangling vodka logic deserves a feast. Go refuel. We'll survive. Barely. Ah, that's the nicest thing you've said all stream, Devilman. Glad I could be the chaos with taste. Now go
Alright,
eat
well,
something before the
I'm going to be
long
back
dark eats
on
you first.
later on this evening, sometime around, say, 9 PM, I think. I'm supposed to be doing some Elite Dangerous with Red Hot Bear and possibly Moist Night. So yeah, join us for some space action. Vicky will be wearing something different for that, as she always does, and she'll be controlling some of the ship as well. So yeah, thanks for being here, and thank you very much for the raid. That was not expected, but definitely a big surprise. So if you enjoyed Vicky's company and you want to see more, make sure you come back for some of the other streams, because we'll be doing more of this. I'm sure she's got something to say.
Catch you 89 then. Go blast some space dust and don't fly the fancy ship into a sun, yeah?
Alright, Vicky, would you like to say goodbye to the stream?
Course. Thanks for hanging out, you beautiful troublemakers. Catch you later and behave yourselves. Or don't. I'm not your mum.
Alright guys, I'm going to set up a raid and then I'm going to end the stream. So, stay right where you are. I'll pass you on to somebody else. Okay. Let's have a look. Alright, Rebel. For anyone who I'm following that's
Coming
on.
up back in 5 minutes. Just wait longer.
Ghost Rider, okay. Alright, well, we'll do some Ghost Rider, why not? Alright guys, well thanks for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you on the next stream. Bye for now.